Hi guys, my name is Natasha and I am beginning my pregnancy vlog a little later than I had anticipated. My idea was to start way before now, but things happen, right? I'm a busy mom of two children and pregnant with our third. I run a business out of the house and a couple businesses out of the house, and just constantly on the go, go, go. So I guess we're just going to start now. I am 14 weeks in 1 day, so I have completed 14 weeks of my pregnancy. I'm just going to recap and talk a little bit about how it started off in the beginning. I found out Super Bowl Sunday that we were pregnant when I had thought that I had a virus, but it in fact was not a virus. I was actually pregnant with our third. That was really exciting. We were pretty excited. It was pretty much a planned pregnancy. It wasn't a surprise. We said when it happens, and we obviously weren't preventing it. And then we found out we were blessed again. So that was pretty much that. I quickly started with the cravings. I do take a nutrition shake every day. It's the occupation that I'm in. So I had been loaded with vitamins and nutrients, and I'm not too concerned with all that because I know at least that even though I wasn't sure that I was pregnant, I didn't know that I was pregnant until about 8 weeks, that I was at least getting nutrition into my body. So that's a good thing. I quickly started to notice that the morning sickness increased. After the 1st of February, I was pretty much sick every single day, all day long. I don't know why they call it morning sickness, because it's more like all-day sickness, at least in my situation. I had abs in January and by February 1st, and then they quickly disappeared. I guess this being my third pregnancy, I'm showing far quicker than I have with any of the other ones. So that's a good thing because the baby bump is pretty much there. I'll show you guys my belly at the end of the video. My skin is, and again, that's recapping. So cravings, and I was really sick, and then by 10 weeks, my sickness was gone. That's not for all women, but for me, in my case, I just happened to be blessed that way. Thank goodness. It's like somebody shuts the switch off at 10, 11 weeks for me. And I couldn't be happier because I was like violently ill. I actually dropped a few pounds. I started my pregnancy knowing I was pregnant February 1st at 132 pounds. I went down to 126 pounds, which isn't so healthy, but I just couldn't keep anything down. So, which quickly changed because that weight is up now, and we're all good to go. What else? I crave a lot of carbs, really. A lot of breads and things like that. I try to keep them at a minimum because being in the health field, I know that it's just, that's not the way to go. So I try to stick to lean meats. I do incorporate fish, tuna fish, and wild caught fish, salmon, things like that in our diet. Of course, at the amount required. We don't exceed that amount. I think it's like 10 ounces a week is what you're supposed to have, and less of the tuna because tuna is the higher mercury containing fish. And then bringing up to date, my skin was horrible from the beginning too. And I still have tons of acne, and it's all around the hairline. And of course we can't use anything, so that always makes it fun. But I do use coconut oil on my skin, which I noticed has, it's made a difference for sure. And then, and my boobs were completely sore, very sore. It was pretty bad. Like I couldn't even touch them. And like at the end of the day, when I took my bra off, it was like so much pain. It was I was actually better off leaving my bra on. It's subsiding a little bit. They're still sore, but not as much. But my boobs were a killer for a while. And my eating has increased a little bit. Pretty much eating the same as I was, just except for those, those high carby meals that I tend to go for. I'm still actively working out. I was working out every single day, and now I'm working out about 5 times a week, and of course less intensity. I don't push myself the way I was pushing myself before I found out I was pregnant, of course. I eat 5 to 6 meals a day, every day. I need to keep my water intake up, which I've always been bad with. So infused waters, flavored waters, things like that tend to help me out. Herbal teas, the green tea. Celestial Seasoning has an apple spice tea that I love. And then I guess here we are at 14 weeks. 14 weeks. And I was extremely tired. So tired. Like I couldn't even keep my eyes open. It would get to a point where I would just be sitting on the couch in the middle of the day, and my eyes were so heavy that I had to just close them and go to sleep. Slow season for my husband is the winter time, so thank goodness that he was around to help me out and help me with the kids and be his awesome self that he is. What else? I think I'm going to go ahead and jump right to the 14 weeks now. I'm not getting up to pee as frequently as I was. I was getting up probably 4 times a night, and now that has changed. Like I noticed that I can actually get up like once or twice, and sometimes even hold it through. Once, the middle of the night hits, I can hold it to the morning, which they say isn't good. You should just get up and go to the bathroom, but I'm really just too lazy to do it because I'm so exhausted at night. And what else? Mood swings. My mood swings have been ridiculous with this pregnancy. The worst out of the other 2. This is the 3rd pregnancy again. And my mood swings have been pretty bad. My poor husband, my poor children. I say blessings for them all the time because they deserve a medal. But it's getting better for sure. It's not as crazy as I was in the beginning. But yes, my mood swings were like Sybil, happy one minute and the next minute I just like flip out and for no reason at all, which is so unfair to those who don't deserve it. But it's part of pregnancy. Not to use it as an excuse, but it is. And I think that's pretty much it. I have not wanted anything sweet. I've been wanting anything on the salty side. Smart Food popcorn has been, one of the things that are like way up there. I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my belly shot. And I'm going to go ahead and touch base once a week. I will touch base every time I turn to another week into the pregnancy. And if you have any questions below, this is my 3rd pregnancy, like I said, for the millionth time. If you have any questions or you have any tips or anything like that, please post them below, and I'll be more than happy to get back to you guys. Here is the belly. Here is from the front. I don't know if you could see too well. That is from the front. Here is the side view. So we have, it's definitely, and it's very hard on the bottom. So it's total baby, that's for sure. I have pictures from January where it was literally just abs and there wasn't really much room in there, but it's definitely baby. So, and they say with every pregnancy you show much quicker, and that is definitely the case. Definitely the case. So, all right. I will go ahead and see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Have a good one.